Alright, everybody, and welcome back to Let's Play Xenonauts in 2023. Let's go ahead and boot up that game. So last time, I believe we were going over here to the Middle East to take out this scout. Now we may have the opportunity to also take out this, well, not take it out, but to do the mission for this Corvette. It just kind of depends on how things go here. Oh, we have a unidentified flying object over here, and we need to find it. There he is. So let's send Foxtrot. Let's send the Foxtrot. Okay. Let's actually do this. Let's engage. Alright, so the Corvette's down. And let's select this target just to make sure that we get there during the daytime. Because there is nothing worse than a night mission. You don't ever, 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 ever want to do a night mission. Ever. Ever, ever, ever. Okay, I'm not entirely sure what just happened there. That was strange. Alright. Heavies, drop the shields. Rocketeer, drop a couple of those. Come back for those. And alright. Let's go ahead and see what we can find here. This is a desert map, and those are some of the better maps that you can get in Xenonauts. I think Tundra being probably the best. But, Tundra is... You don't get a lot of those, especially early in the game where you can't really range that far. Like, you just don't have the ability to really get to those kinds of areas. Yeah, alright, civilians. We haven't seen you guys in a while. Let's see what we can do here. We want to get these guys up there. We want to get somebody in a position to take a shot next turn. Maybe like back here, if you can get behind this cactus. Unfortunately, here, smoke bombs and smoke grenades will not help us at all. We are on our own. Okay, alright. So you see how much better those laser rifles are than our old stuff. I mean, we can two-shot a civilian with one of those. And that is Nothing to scoff at. $36. Okay. Alright, let's hit him. Let's hit him again. Oh man, didn't take him out that time. Let's see if we can get somebody else over there in the area. Okay, there we go. Got him. Once you get access to better weaponry, the early, the mid section of the early game, or maybe the mid game, you might call this the mid game, gets a whole lot easier. It's a way better situation. Once we can start getting buzzard armor, man, our life is just going to get way, way better. Wolf armor is great and it's good for your shields, but buzzard armor specifically, especially snipers with buzzard armor, are just insane. Lets you fly around, get on top of buildings, get yourself into cover, get out of situations that you don't want to be in. It's a real game changer. But for right now, we are the most interested in just kind of clearing this area. So we want to find out what is around here. And now that we have these snipers, it becomes even more important to keep them kind of in the back, more towards the back, so that they don't just get myrtled if they step out into the open. Okay, nothing over there. I really half expected to see a civilian hiding behind that rock. Oh, alright. Well, we found that guy. He wasn't exactly hiding, but he was definitely waiting in ambush. Okay, rocket. Okay. Not a bad deal. Didn't even suppress him. I'm gonna take the shot. Alright, that was a lucky shot. Really didn't think that was gonna do too much. But fantastic. Can't ask for better luck than that. Nope, that guy's still in the way. Let's get our Rocketeer to reload. You just gonna stand there, guy? Just gonna keep me locked in here? Alright, so this guy doesn't seem to want to move, so I might be trapped in that little area for a while. Yeah, that's not a big deal. I want to check back here and see if there are any over here. Nope, doesn't seem to be. Okay, so we want to be able to get eyes on these guys after we bust this door open. So I want to try to get like over here. And I want to try to get... Oh, that's good. That's a good spot. This guy, he can try to get behind this rock up here. That'll be a much better situation for him. Okay, let's... Alright, that could have been really bad. Alright, and that is what happens. That's what you get. As you can see, these laser sniper rifles are just, they changed the entire game. So we're gonna send Alexia Durand up here, and we're gonna send Fox White back to the ship for a new shield. And we're gonna send Chloe Watson up here. Now these guys are just about getting to the point where we need to kind of semi-retire them until we get, good armor. And we need to bring in some fresh troops and start training them up. Yep, this guy still has not moved. He can stay there. That's fine. Just stay there. Alright, back to the ship. At some point, we will want to build some like laser shotguns. I think they call them laser carbides. Those are really, you really want those on like base assault missions. And outside of that, they have a somewhat limited use. They're great for breaching, but for everything else, they just kind of take up weight in your pack. They're very good at what they do, but what they do is very specific. Alright, nobody's coming out. Alright, there's nobody in here, which means we are going to have to go in. So the good thing is that 3 shields with a stun baton should be able to take out just about anything that we could find in here. But still, we want to move up and see what we can do here. Um, Preferably move up in a way that we stay out of sight. Because the shields should be fine, but everybody else is still in significant danger if they get shot. Um, again, these weapons that the civilians have, they're they're really good. I mean, they're almost as good as the end game weapons. Like even if you're wearing what's it called, the not predator, but how's it called, like the Phoenix armor or the Sentinel armor. They can one shot you if you're wearing Sentinel armor. So it is not to be underestimated. All right, I really don't like this, but I don't see another way. Oh, all right, that was it. Civilian guard. Okay, sent that to research. We got 2 Elenium. We got 66,000, which I think is more than we've ever gotten from any of these. So that's great. Civilian analysis. Okay, that's good. And did anybody get injured? I don't think anybody got injured. Um, no, I'm not going to try that. Wait, it's a farm, maybe. Let's try it. Let's give it a shot. Go from one mission directly to the next one. Okay. Is it gonna get daylight before? Yes, it is. Okay, great. All right. Now this is gonna be the difficult one. This is not gonna be good at all. This is a Corvette. Now, one of the reasons why I chose to take this mission is that it's on a farm. Um, we do need a lot of stuff from the Corvettes still. However, it is a good time to mention right now that Corvettes can have Reapers in them, and Reapers are just a big bag of nope. Like if this is a Reaper ship, I'm pretty sure I'm just gonna get right back in the dropship and uh, just leave this farm to its fate. Because I don't think that we're in a good position to deal with Reapers right now. I mean, you're never really in a good position to deal with Reapers, and they get more and more common with civilians as the game goes on. Basically, what they do is they can one shot each of your Xenonauts. There's just, if they hit you, nothing you can do. You're one shotted, and then your Xenonaut turns into a zombie, which attacks you. And then after a few turns, or after you kill it, the zombie explodes into another Reaper. So you can see how they become an exponentially multiplying threat. And that's actually the big threat for the end game. Like, why you have to do all this stuff that you got to do in the end game, because if the aliens feel threatened, they'll just like send a bunch of Reapers down to Earth, and they'll just totally like mow through the population in just a few days. great place to be. Alright, well, we heard some laser fire, but we didn't hear any Reapers, which is a positive sound, I think. Hmm. Oh, there he is. Okay. So there could be Reapers here. The other thing about Reapers is that they share the civilians' um, kind of abilities to sneak up on you. They will find any corner of the map that you can't see. If there's a dark space, they will find it and they will hide in it. So we're going to send everybody down here. Except for this guy. He's going to kind of go over here and act as a scout. Make sure that nothing's going to try to sneak up on us. Let's try to get our heavies into place. Let's try to get our snipers into place. That was probably a little bit too risky to move up there, but what's done is done. Let's see, he needs 38. Another thing about throwing flashbangs in a field like this is it's very easy for them to set something on fire. And this whole field will just completely go up in flames. Alright, let's go over here. Alright, so he's suppressed. That's good. Got another shot. Alright, got him. Let's move the snipers up. And the Rocketeer as well. So it would be nice if we could capture a civilian leader on this mission. Difficult part about that is they are extremely tough, and by extremely I mean extremely. I've seen them take like between 6 and 8 hits from a stun baton. They just do not give up. There's gotta be something over here. Alright, I'm gonna start retreating. Going back to join the rest of the group, because I really don't want that guy to get put in a position where he's over there by himself. Oh, well, we found the ship. Now that's not really good, because we haven't seen a lot of aliens out here. We've only seen one, actually. So that could be good if a bunch of them died in the crash, but I mean, statistically, I think it's more likely that there are just a bunch of aliens in that ship. And that's not good. This is weird. I was not expecting this little resistance initially. I was expecting quite a bit more, in fact. Alright, let's get back here. This is the one kind of advantage that we have on the civilians here. We have these two snipers with laser sniper rifles, and that means that we can, if we can get eyes on the civilians, we can shoot at them from a position where it becomes difficult for them to shoot at us. We just kind of have to keep them at that range if we possibly can. Okay, so there's two right there, not counting the leader. Doesn't look like we got one, because I know one of them kind of retreated in there. Okay, got that one. That's good. Oh man, she needs to get back to the ship ASAP, which she will do next turn. We need to get up here and make sure that we're kind of drawing that fire the way we need to with our shields. Okay, so let's get right there. And let's get right here. I have actually, in the past, I have completely run out of ammunition trying to take out a Corvette full of civilians. They are very, very tough. Oh, shenanigans. That's what I was talking about. See, I've never actually seen one wait that long. I've always, um, I've always seen them just come right out and immediately attack, but that one didn't do that. Now I'm just hoping there aren't any more in the area. Now, I'm gonna try something here. See if I can get eyes on him. Okay, there he is. We need to take this guy out immediately. Alright. Hey, great. That could have been, I mean, if one of those gets near your party, that can be just a TPK right there. But that does remind me that I want to stay back for right now. I don't want to get anywhere near that ship. And I want to be constantly looking around in all directions for any potential Reapers. Because usually there aren't that many. I don't think I've ever seen more than one, or maybe two, in a Corvette like this. But that, yeah, I mean, that might not be the case. You know, there might be a bunch of them. I mean, there might be a whole bunch, and I do not want that. Okay, so let's go back to the ship. Let's look around. Let's go get a new shield. Another thing to mention is that it is incredibly important that we get an alien leader very soon. Because if you miss your mark, your window, which is pretty much right when Corvettes are in the area, it becomes incredibly difficult to do. And there comes a point in the game where really you're not going to see these leaders anymore. They're going to be replaced with higher level aliens. So if you don't get one now, you can really kind of screw yourself out of a lot of stuff in the long run, and you don't want to do that. So we're going to try to get one now if we can. I'd like to get this particular leader from this ship if I can. But I don't know if he's even alive. He could have died in the crash. It's always important to kind of check these flanks. Civilians are very tricky, and they have got some surprises. It's also important to spread out, because once again, this guy is a leader, which means he has plasma grenades. Really? I did not see that coming. I did not expect that that would happen, which is, I guess, why it did happen. Okay, so now I've got to get eyes on this situation up here. Okay. That is really not good. Chloe Watson was one of the best. Okay, so let's get up here. Let's try to get our heavies into a good spot. Because we are going to need these heavies before everything is over. These guys can stay back here, that's fine. We definitely want to try to get the Rocketeer up here, but kind of off in this direction for right now. Wow, that is amazing. I would have figured that would have done him in. See, even if I make it up there, I can't actually take this guy out with just one guy with the stun baton. It would take much more than that. So I'm gonna do this. Okay, that's one reason why you don't always want to do that. Nope, don't have a shot. I was really hoping that would not be the case. However, that does potentially give us a note. No? Okay. I mean, we're gonna have to try. Nope, didn't think that was going to work. Alright, let's get our heavies up here. They are going to be needed. Let's try to get our snipers up here. This is not going to go well. Jeebus. I mean, look at that. He's taken 4 hits already, and he's still up. Alright, so at least he's suppressed. And what I really want to do now is try to get somebody who can get up there, take this stun baton, and finish this job. I was really hoping that wouldn't happen. And he's out of ammo, because of course he is. And he's out of, or she's out of ammo as well. Perfect. And no more time for that. Yep, no time for that. Well, we can't really stay there. she's going to have to get back here to be able to really do anything. Yeah, that just went basically as bad as it could have possibly gone, I think. So you can see how tough these guys are. That was a lucky shot. Hopefully that was all of them. And it wasn't. There's still more in there. Yeah, so that leader was just... that was not good. I think what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to move back. We're going to have to drop our heavy weapons. We're going to have to go over here, pick up the sniper rifle. And the ammo. And the stun baton. And flashbangs, we can drop that. And same. We're going to have to drop this. Pick up a couple flashbangs. Pistol maybe. I think she's actually going to have to go back to the ship and get a shield. Alright, well this is really not good. Let's put that over there. Let's get that shield. Hopefully we can find another stun baton somewhere. I know that one of these guys picked one up. So let's see, no, she was the sniper. Rocketeer. Okay, let's see what we can find. Okay, nobody over there, nobody over there. All right. Well, so we know that one of two things is true. Either the last alien is over here, or it's outside of the ship entirely. If it's outside of the ship entirely, that's fine, because all we have to do is wait here for a few turns, and we win. If it's over here, then we have an issue to deal with. Oh, alright. Okay, did anybody get revived? No. So we lost all three of our shields. We lost a sniper and we lost a rocketeer. Uh, but we got 4 Elenium, which is more than we've ever got before in any one place. We got 2 new research dealios. We got the Reaper Corpse and we got an alien heavy plasma, which is very important. We got a promotion to lieutenant, a promotion to sergeant, and we got $46,000. So I don't really know if it was worth it, but we got it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So 5. Let's go ahead. Okay, alien heavy plasma. Let's hire 5 new Xenonauts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Actually, I'm going to get 6. Here we go, 7. We'll get 7. 8. We'll get 8. Okay, so 8 new Xenonauts. We got, what was that, a grand total of, I think, like 7 Elenium, which is a lot for, especially for just one invasion cycle. So it was what it was. We didn't make it out scot-free, and I really wish we could have got that leader, but we didn't, unfortunately. So we're gonna have to keep on going back and doing those until we're able to do that. But until then, I think I'm gonna call it for tonight on Let's Play Xenonauts in 2023, and I will see you guys next time.